My name's Drogo, I'm the founder of Fine Food Specialists. Welcome back to another edition of Drogo's Kitchen. Today I'm going to cook a bavette steak with a chimichurri sauce. Okay, so here we go. We're going to make a very simple chimichurri sauce. Now there's a lot of different variations. If you like a lot of heat, you'd use something like that. If you'd like less heat, you use something like that. You can use a multitude of different herbs, coriander for the fragrance, and parsley as more of a filler. We're going to cut up the stalks. We're going to use a pestle and mortar to grind it all together, turn it into a paste. Then we're going to add some really good olive oil, not very much, some vinegar, and there you have it, some seasoning. Very simple, but perfect for this dish. So we're going to start with our stalks, cut them very fine, those ends off. And then just run through them very finely like that. And again, it's important that we get these things nice and small so that they go right into the pestle and get crushed nicely. So that's the start there. Then we're going to run through these leaves. Really important next is the salt that goes in there, and that's going to help abrase the garlic. You can see it turning into a paste. Start to put these herbs in. Start with the stalk and just again start rubbing. And at this stage we're going to give it some oil. As you can see, it's getting a little bit dry in there now. Not too much, doesn't need very much, just like that. Start putting some chilli in. I'm going to put a few seeds in there because that's really where the heat is. Again, I'm just going to break these down and get them in there. And the chilli's now breaking down and releasing its heat. See that there? That kind of consistency, it's sort of thick. At this stage, we're kind of ready to roll that, so I'm going to put a little bit of vinegar in, not very much, just a little splash in there. You've got all the salt from the base that we put in the beginning, so that's nice and seasoned. And then a rich, powerful garlic, the aromatic herbs, and then the heat at the end. Perfect sauce for a barbecue steak. So this is a Wagyu Bavette. You can see the fat running through it. That's definitely more than a normal Bavette would be. This is a low grade Wagyu, beef marbling score 4 to 5. But you can see here, this is from the underbelly or the flank of the beast, which makes it more flavourful. You could do this in a pan, but for me personally, you take it to another level if you get a chargrilled flavour on there. And so we're going to serve that rare to medium rare. So we're going to season this really heavily. It's going on the grill. We need to get it into all the crevices. You can never season this meat too much. So we put it straight on there, look. Just going to put out the flame. Oh, smell that amazing, amazing meat smell that everyone loves off a barbecue. Oh, it's so good. What I'm going to do just to kind of keep the heat up and to keep the meat moist is just douse it in oil. And as that oil runs off the meat, we're going to get flame again, which is all part of the flavour. Once we've sealed it on both sides, it's going to need time to actually cook in an oven, so we're going to put the lid on this barbecue. So it's been about 5 minutes now. We're going to take it off, have a little look, have a feel, and use our instincts to feel how it's doing. Okay, my meat's now ready. I'm going to wrap it in foil to start the resting process. Make sure to keep those juices right there, look. Okay, we're going to do these courgettes. We're just going to slice them straight down the middle, get a nice char grill on them, cook them for about 5 minutes and finish them with a nice rub of pesto. It's a really nice way of serving them. Okay, our meat is rested now. I'm going to just open it up, have a look. There's all that lovely juice, which I'm going to reserve. I'm going to have a little feel. It's still soft, exactly where we want it to be. Nice and rare inside. So I'm going to take the meat out, make sure we keep all that beautiful juice because that is just stunning. Grain goes down there, so we're going to cut across it. Exactly where we want it to be. Nice medium rare in the end. That beautiful meat. And then if you look closely, you can see the fat from the Wagyu that is actually cooked. So when you bite down on that, it's going to explode in your mouth. Unbelievable. You can just now plate it. I think it's nice to serve it rustically, as such, on a nice board. Run that sauce over it first, just to bring the flavour back into the meat again. And then we're going to drizzle our chimichurri all over it. Just going to drip it down all over the meat. And there you have it, my Wagyu Bavette with chimichurri sauce. Very simple, very rustic, but just quite delicious. If you've got any queries, give us a call and the team will be more than happy to help you.